I know you tired of the wait. I'm tired of showing love and only getting hate. Fake love all up in my motherfucking face. And I ain't saying that they wanna be me, oh no. Mostly keep their distance when they see me, oh no. And I ain't fucking changing. I ain't fucking changed at all. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I never did nobody wrong. Why they wanna see me fall down? Why they wanna see me 6 feet under the ground? With the 38 and let off them 6 rounds. All because they never found love where it counts. Now is it my fault that so many people love? How you turn that into something so ugly?
We about to hit the road. We over here, you know,
Good game.
chopping up with Spanx. We on the local bus, you know.
That's right. That's right. So you guys are like dipping out tonight.
Not tomorrow. Tomorrow, Spanx is taking off to Sacramento, and I'm gonna meet them. I'm gonna catch a flight, and I'm gonna meet them over there on Friday.
Oh, okay. Started. So welcome everybody, fucking to About the Biz right here with Misfit Soto, and that's what's up. He's right here getting ready to go do his thing.
Yes,
That's
sir.
what's up. All right. So my first question for you is, how did you get your name, Misfit Soto?
Well, my last name's Soto,
Oh,
you know,
okay.
and and Misfit, just, you know, I got it through, like, you know, graffiti, you know, typical, you know, high school stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's it. It's nothing. Yeah, it's not a deep story at all. You know, it's just that. Really.
Just those two?
I just put it together.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, okay. So just those two put together, and then you get Misfit Soto. Okay.
Pretty much. Yeah.
All right, cool. What was the first thing you got into doing? Was it making beats or was it rapping?
Oh no, I used to I started rapping first. Well, I started writing, right? Like I was I think it was like 8th grade, end of 8th grade, going into 9th grade. I started writing, and I met this girl, so I used to write her little poems. You know, trying to get at her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That, you know, I was always good at English. English was my best subject, so I could always put words together, you know. And my older brother, he always did music, you know. And I just started, you know, I just turned them little poems. I just started writing about different things, and they just turned into raps. And then at first, you know, like it was way different. Like I can't even explain it. Like there was no social media, so you couldn't go online and get beats. There was no YouTube. You couldn't go. You got to find producers, you know. And at the time, nobody wanted to produce for me because I had a real like high pitched voice. You know what I'm saying? And I sounded pretty waggy. So I just said, fuck it. I started making my own beats, you know. And I've been doing that for over 12 years.
Oh damn.
So it's been a while. So I started rapping first. And then after that, you know, I started making beats for myself because nobody wanted to produce for me and shit.
Okay. All right.
Oh, yeah. Okay. OMB Records. Yeah.
And so is that your own label or is that like a group of others, like including yourself?
No. Well, OMB Records is a label. It's an independent label. There's two owners. It's the homie Oz and the homie Black, and they're from Gardena, but you know what I'm saying? They're from, you know, they're from the city of Gardena. You know what I'm saying? They're not Raza, they're not Mexican. You know, they're Black. You feel me? And they believed in me when nobody else did. They gave me an opportunity. They put all the money up for me to get that studio popping. Like they put up all the money for me to, you know, get my recording and you know what I'm saying, like my EP pressed and mastered and my merch. Like they put me on, man, and you know what I'm saying, like when nobody else would, you know. And that's the whole thing. Like, you know, a lot of fools be talking like, oh, well, you know, blacks and browns. And there's a whole lot of controversy, man. But, you know, the ones that put me on are black. You know, my big homie that first put me on the stage is black. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, I mean, big shout out to my label, man, because they hold me down,
Well,
you know?
I don't think it should matter, you know, like if they're black or whatever, like if they're fucking supporting, you know what I'm saying, and showing you love, like that's
Right,
all that should matter, in my opinion. You know? Yeah.
right. Yeah, hell yeah, man. So, you know, there's no, I don't know, I ain't with that whole racist shit, man. It's
Yeah.
crazy, you know? But I do this for my people, and they understand that, they know that, and they push me forward to do it, you know? Because it's all love, you know
Yeah,
what I
that's
mean?
right. Absolutely, it's all love. Hell yeah. And so, what was the first project slash album that you put out rapping?
The first project that I
Yeah.
put out, man, I think the first project I put out, I was in high school. That's the first project that I put out. I recorded myself and had my beats on there and all that. But my first, you know, now this time around is a EP that I have called Grown, which, you know, I really didn't think it was gonna go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? I really didn't think it was gonna go anywhere. Like, I was like just doing it just to do it. You
Mm-hmm.
know, like I had lost a little bit of motivation. I had lost some motivation, and you know, I was just, you know, just seeing where it went, and then I just started getting a good response,
Okay.
and I just kept at it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
So they responded well to you, so you just kept going with it?
Yeah, yeah, they did. They did. They responded real well.
Okay.
You know, everybody showed me love. I mean, I do got a couple of haters that, you know what I'm saying, that
Yeah.
for no reason, you know, just, but you know, it is what it is. It comes with the territory. You
That's
know
right.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. It comes with the territory. I mean, you know, if you got haters, you know, you're doing something right, you know? That's the way I look at it.
Yeah, yeah, man. It's so crazy too, man, because I'm just trying to represent for our people, and you know, I'm just trying to do something that's, you know, can make some of us who aren't proud, like, proud again. You know what I'm saying? Like, trying to bring it back. And you know, because the way things are, you know, they got us looking, or they describe us as this or that. People are this and that, you know, criminals and all types of other shit. But like, you know, there's so much negativity aimed towards our people, you know, that I think that, you know, something positive has to shine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. And how did getting a track
Uh
done
huh.
with Raka come about?
Oh yeah. Oh, how did I get that done?
Yeah.
I know Rocka from the LA underground scene. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When I was 17, 18 years old, 19, all the way up to like 22, I was at this place in LA called the Project Blowed. The Project Blowed is on 43rd and Crenshaw, which turns into Lemert Park. And every Thursday night they had an open mic, you know, and that was like the only night in you know what I'm saying, in South Central where you can be any race and just meet up, and everybody, you know, would post up literally at the corner, you know. I mean, they had a little shop and everything with the stage, but everybody used to go out on the corners and just, you know, gather up, and ciphers would be popping off, you know, and people battling each other and stuff like that. Project Blow. So Raka knows a lot of people I know, and I had done a song with him before with my group, and that was years ago, you know. And then he hit me up out of nowhere this time around, and he's just like, you know, he just reached out to me and told me you know, that he liked what I was doing and that we need to link up, and so we did that.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's dope. And then going off of that question, besides Raka from Dilated Peoples, okay,
Yeah,
is there any other big names in the music industry that you've worked with?
that I'm
Yeah,
working with, or that I want to.
that you're working with now.
Oh, you know, they're gonna have to wait and find out, man. I got a lot of things lined up. I mean, I've been getting hit up by I've been getting hit up by a lot of people, you know. Definitely OGs, you know. OGs are showing a gang of love from Cornejo to Capone, not Capone,
Yes.
Capone.
Yeah.
You know, I just got a lot of people hitting me up, man, and wanting to work and supporting what I do, and you know, I'm humbled by that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a student in this, you know, in this whole thing. So, you know, I'm just putting in the footwork. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
well, you can tell, like, you know, it shows, like, from you doing the Misfit Mondays, you know, and fucking releasing your 2 tracks, like, yesterday, you know, like, not everyone, you know, can. I think, you know, that's dope, you know, that's good. Dilated Peoples, if they were a big influence on you as an artist.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. That's why I got them tatted. You know what I'm saying? That's why I got the logo tatted because like before I was writing and you know recording and stuff like that, they're the first underground hip hop group that I discovered, you know, on my own. And if you know, listening to them, it made me, you know, like just a hip hop kid. Just it made me want to, you know, express myself, and I felt like I had a voice. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So that's why I got it right here. I got it right here. You know what I'm saying? Like I never thought I'd work with them ever. You know what I'm saying? I never thought that I'd know them personally. You know, but I was heavily influenced by them growing up, and that's why I got it. You know, and out of respect and love for what they did for me. You know what I'm saying? And my motivation and my music, and forever I'm gonna keep doing my hip hop
Hell
shit. You know?
yeah. Okay, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. And so another fan asked, are we gonna be lucky enough to see a track with Misfit Evidence feature?
Yeah, I mean, you know, there's a lot. Like I said, there's a lot of things in motion.
Okay. You can,
There's a lot of things in motion. There's I mean, I don't want to. I just, you know, there's just a lot, you know, and it kind of like I want to do my album and focus on my album, but it's just, you know, I feel also that I gotta take these responsibilities as they come. I mean, these opportunities, you know what I'm saying, as they come. Like I can't let them go by, you know. I can't sit on shit for too long.
right. Yeah, like making moves and, you know, staying active and shit, you know.
Yeah.
Someone said that your beats remind them of DJ Muggs. And
Yeah,
they said, have you reached out to Sick Jakin or any others from Soul Assassins?
I haven't, but I mean, Sig Jackin is my favorite MC, like hands down. You know what I'm saying? When I first heard Psycho Realm, it was I think it was like about '95 that I heard him, and because you know I had an older brother who's a hip hop head, so when I first heard them, like you know what I'm saying, the samples that they use, like the old Spanish samples, you know what I'm saying, like that type of style is like what I fell in love with producing, you know. So I started out making those types of beats at first. I started out sampling those records, you know.
Okay.
So I did a show actually with Muggs. I did a show with Muggs and Jizza like years ago.
Okay. Okay, that's what's up.
But yeah, I haven't reached out to him.
Okay. But you never know, like it could be, right? I mean, you're fucking making moves and shit, so you never know.
Yeah, man.
How would you describe your sound when it comes to your beats?
Oh man, that's a tough one because I could do pretty much like I don't know. I could just do any type of beat, you know. Like I don't have a particular sound or style. Like I just like to rap over what sounds good, you know.
Right.
I don't really have a set sound, go-to sound or whatever. Like I pretty much can do anything.
Yeah. No, I'd have to say that too because you know, especially when you did your soundtrack to Love song, like you know, that was just different, you know? Like you're almost singing on that, you know? You weren't really rapping, like you were singing to it. Pretty much, you know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
actually
Hell
one of my
yeah.
favorite songs, you know. So
Hell yeah.
yeah,
Thank you.
for sure. So I thought that shit was dope, you know, like going from every song, you know, before that you put out, and then you fucking hit us with that, like, you know, that was fucking. I was like, wow, like you're pretty diverse. Someone said you're diverse in the comments, and yeah, that's what you know, I'd have to fucking agree with that. Um, oh
Thank you.
yeah,
Thank
and
you.
El Jefe, he asked, what other instruments do you play other than a guitar? And he's referring to your demon song.
I play gu- I play the guitar, I play drums, I played when I was younger I played the trumpet and clarinet. Um I played, of course, the keys, the piano, and that's pretty much it.
Damn, that's a lot. That's yeah, that's a lot there. Nice. Um,
Mhm.
all right, so we'll move on to the next question. So can you hear me okay?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
okay. Can you name 2 or 3 albums that you like to put on and listen to, like when you're just chilling?
3 albums that I listen to?
Yeah.
Man. Uh I don't know. I have playlists. I don't really listen to whole albums, you know what I'm saying? But if I would have thrown an album, it'd have to be like, say, I like listening to like CCR, CCR, like I listen to like the greatest hits album, or anything like that's just, I like classic rock a lot, you know what I'm saying? Like my dad basically, listens to that, and I grew up around that music, so that's what it is for me, you know what I'm saying? Like, being that I grew up with that music playing, that's what I like listening to,
Okay.
I'm just I don't really listen to a lot of hip hop.
Oh, okay.
I'm not really in tune with a lot of shit going on,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, for sure. You know, I can say, like, you know, my dad like got me into some oldies too when I was growing up. So, you know, I kind of got stuck like still liking them to this day. So I could see that shit. You know.
There's a bus again for the people who missed it.
Nice. That's what's up. That bus to
Yeah.
Montana.
We got the homies Big Mascara right there.
What's up?
El Chango, mira. We got the homies Big Ass Mascara on the bus.
That's what's up.
But yeah.
Nice. Is there one artist in the game, past or present, that you would have loved to work with?
Past or present. Man. Sick Jackin. Past and present. Straight up. Like, I think once I work with him, I could quit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I won't, but I'm saying once I work with, if I were to work with him, I think I could quit happy,
Okay. Yeah. So that would just.
That's yeah, that's my favorite MC, man. Like, I'm telling you, like, he influenced a lot of us out here, from the gate. So
Okay.
that would be the standard right there.
Okay. Nice. Okay. And next question is, how did you and Cujo link up?
Me and Cujo linked up through a mutual friend. The homie was like, basically, he's like, hey, man, I got a little homie who, he's barely starting to do his rap thing, and, he just wants to get some experience. He's like, I was wondering if you could maybe, meet up with him and show him the ropes. And I'm like, oh, I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. Just don't have a bunch of fools come over here. He's like, nah, just him by himself. So then, he came through to the studio, and we just started talking and shit. And then he played that Gardina's Best Kept Secret before it came out, before they put it out. And then I looked at my homie like, what the fuck, fool? Like, you need me to teach him what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need to teach him shit, you know? And then, you know, and then he was talking about, you know, that he was looking for beats and a spot to record and shit like that. So I was fairly new right there at the studio where I was at. So I didn't have access. I didn't have no action like that. I couldn't just bring him in and record, you know? So we set up the studio at my house, and we just started recording at my house, and we just started, you know, we clicked off top, man. We clicked off top, you know, just because the thing about Cujo is I don't think he really knows, like, he doesn't know how dope he is. Like, it's crazy. Like, I tell him all the time, like, you don't know, fool, like, how much potential you have, you know what I'm saying? Like, once he taps into that shit, it's over. Like, it's just a wrap. You know what I'm saying? Once he taps into it, like, I don't give a fuck. I'll step back and I'll just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care. Like, I want to see him do his thing. Once he taps into his potential, it's a wrap. But yeah, that's how I met up. That's how I met up with Cujo.
Okay.
He's like family to me, man. You know what I'm saying? He's like family. He's like a younger brother to me, like a younger cousin to me, man. Like, fool, got a lot of love for that fool, because you know what I'm saying? That fool, he keeps it solid.
Right.
Keeps it solid all the
Hell
way.
yeah. Yeah,
You know?
he's hella talented too, you know. So you know, that's awesome, you know. He came in there and then you recognized his talent and, you know, went with it. So yeah, that's awesome.
Oh yeah.
And so my next question here for you is there a certain goal that you're trying to reach in the rap game right now?
Nah, I'm just taking it, you know, I'm just taking it as it comes, you know what I'm saying? I just wanna, I don't know, man. I just I want to just fucking make people fucking proud, man. Like, my people proud, you know? Like, that's just my main goal, you know? I mean, I don't really care too much about any recognition, or, you know, like, I don't get hurt if people don't recognize me. Like, I don't care nothing about that, man. I just, you know, I want people to be like, man, this fool's dope, and he's Mexican, and, you know what I'm saying? And they just bump the shit and blast it through their speakers and fucking, you know, roll with a big smile on their face. I mean, that's it.
Right. Yeah, that's pretty dope. Hell yeah, that's a good fucking thing to do. You know, people are always saying, you know, like, it's hard to make it, you know, in the rap game, but I mean, I don't know what you would measure, you know, like, success at, you know. I mean, fuck, to me, like, you know, your things you've been doing. How long have you been doing the Misfit Mondays? Is it 9 weeks or?
I believe it's 8. I think if it's not 9 weeks, then it's 8 weeks, but it's either 8 or 9.
So I think, yeah, like, just a goal like that, you know, like, you know, I've never seen any other artist, you know, do that. So, you know, I mean, that's
Well, I only did that because that's what Conejo, you know what I'm saying? Conejo, the first time I met him, that's the advice he gave me.
Oh, okay.
He said, "Hey, fool," he's like, "Hey, fool, you're dope." He's like, you gotta flood the game. He's like, if you don't flood the game, nobody's gonna fucking hear you. He's like, you gotta flood that shit. And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, fool, put a song out, put songs out every time, put albums. He's like, I put albums out. If you're gonna put songs out, do a video to every song. And I did it.
Hell yeah.
I took it, you know, I took his advice, and that shit worked, you know?
Yeah, I noticed too, like, you know, your following and everything, like, just fucking skyrocketed, like, way the fuck up there. I was like, wow, you know, a lot of people, you know, fucking, I feel, you know, just, you know, it really made them, like, fucking listen to you, you know? So, I mean, that was some solid ass advice, in my opinion, you know?
But you know what? Like what I wanted also to prove with that is that, like, man, I'm not, you know, I'm not a rich person. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can do it. You just gotta invest in yourself, and have the hunger to do it, you know, and have a purpose. And if your purpose is in, you know, in the right place, then you're gonna go far with it, and you know what I'm saying? It's gonna pay off. You know, like I said, my purpose is to make my people proud, you know, to bring that sense of pride back, and, you know, in these times where we're looked down down upon. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody could do it, man. Like I said, I'm not a rich dude, man. I invested in myself. I got my own equipment, my own camera equipment. I spent countless hours learning these programs and how to edit videos and how to do all that shit. So I just do everything myself. You know what I'm saying? Like everything's at your fingertips. You want to learn something, you could easily go on fucking YouTube and look up a fucking tutorial. There's no excuse. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to do it. You gotta push yourself.
That's right.
You got to do it. You know, like my label, like I said, my label put up the money for me to get started, and then once, you know what I'm saying, once I got motion, you know what I'm saying, I just started doing my own thing, full force. You know?
Yeah. Hell yeah. Like that's what you did, you know. Fuck, and you can find anything on YouTube nowadays. Like there's literally no excuse. You can fucking find anything. So, you know, that's that's what's up. Go ahead, you know, fucking look up YouTube shit.
There's there's a lot of talent, man. There's a lot of talent out there. You know what I'm saying? Raza, there's a lot of fucking talent out there, man. If you guys do music, invest in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like at one point I was saying, hit me up. You feel me? Like, but you know, I've been so busy lately. I can't do that. I can't be that. You know, I can't help you guys out like that right now during this time. Everything's so hectic. But like, I mean, I've brought in fools that I've seen on you know, on IG. They post the videos. They're young. You know what I'm saying? Like 16 years old, 15 years old. I bring them in. I'll be like, hey, I hit them up, DM them, hey, come to the studio. You ever recorded in a real studio? Come through. I got you. You know, just let's fuck around and get a track. And you know, they leave with their track, and hopefully that motivates them. You know, that's one thing a lot of people don't know, that I've reached out to younger cats. You know, younger raza that you know, they just put up their videos, and I reach out to them and I bring them into the studio, and they leave with their tracks with a Misfit beat, straight up, or a YouTube beat, or whatever they want to rap over. You know, and I don't put, you know, I don't really talk about it too much. Because I don't do it for that. You know, people don't gotta know that. That's just what I do. You know what I'm saying? And they know who they are. You know, the artists that come through and that I hit up and I bring to the studio and show them love and just try to motivate them. They know who they are. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think, you know, that makes you, you know, like a more humble person, you know, in the end. Like, you don't have to talk about every fucking thing you're doing, you know? Like, if you make your silent moves and you're doing good, you know, and it's good enough for you, you know? You don't have to, like, you know, speak to everybody on what you're doing, or, you know, I mean, and I'm sure they appreciate it.
Nah, man. Yeah, man, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, a lot of these kids, I mean, they're high school kids, you know what I'm saying? They don't have a job, you know what I'm saying? They can't pay for shit, so they can't pay for studio time, you know what I'm saying? So I reach out and I'm just like, come through, I got you. Like, let's just get some work done. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that if I was that age again and somebody did that for me, that would motivate me.
Right.
You know? So
well, hell yeah. I mean, fuck.
I'm trying to do it, you know?
I think that's dope as fuck that you do that, you know? Fuck yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
And so do you have any plans to collab with any female artists?
Man, you know, there's a lot of dope female artists, but you know, I mean, right now I don't really reach out to anybody. Like, I don't know. I never plan to do anything. Like it's just I get hit up.
Yeah.
I don't really reach out. You know what I'm saying? I don't reach out because I have so much on my plate, and then they're hitting me up. So you know, it works out. Like it just happens. You know what I'm saying? It's just random.
Right,
it's random.
Okay. And so you just kind of, you know, you just maybe ask them, say someone hits you up, then you'll just ask them, like, send me your shit, or send me the beat, or send me your lyrics, or something like that.
They'll just be like, hey, man, we got to get one in. Get at me, you know? Shoot the number. I give them a call. What's up? Let's link up. And then we'll just end up chopping it up, you know what I'm saying, for a while. And then, you know, that turns into a whole nother conversation. And then, you know, we link up later on. You know, we set a date, or we send some ideas back and forth, you know?
Hell yeah. Okay.
So,
Or
like, you know, or like when I first linked up with Baldacci, they were, I just got a call out of nowhere, right, on my IG, and it was the homie Shady. He's like, what's up, man? I'm like, oh shit, what's up? He's like, hey man, we're in your area. You're in Hawthorne, right? I'm like, yeah. He's like, well, yeah, man. Well, I'm talking right here to Baldy, and we just thinking we hit you up, see what's up if we want to stop by and check what you got going on out. I'm like, all right, cool. And so they just popped up like out of nowhere, and we just did that track. We just like within an hour we had that track already done, that Death Wish,
Damn.
and that shit happened so quick. It was kind of like it tripped me out a whole lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it was random. I was actually working. I was at the studio working on a bunch of other shit, and just my phone just rang, and they're like, "We're close by." They made it there like in
Oh
10 minutes.
shit.
Like, all right,
Okay,
dope.
yeah, that's
Yeah, hell yeah, it
random.
was it was
That's
crazy.
random as fuck right there.
Yeah,
Nice. Well,
yeah. But you know what though? Look, the homie Drilly, like Drilly, he's part of the effort. Drilly, I was working with him, so Drilly had told them about me, like, yeah, well, I went over there, you know what I'm saying? So they kind of put in the work, and then they hit me up. You feel me? So much love to Drilly for making it happen, because Badachi and I mean that whole camp, they don't fuck with nobody. Like they really don't. They don't go around like they're just really like how can I say, like they just don't make a habit of fucking around with anybody. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like they do their own thing. So you know what I'm saying? That was just a little thing that Drilly was just like, man, we gotta fuck with this cat over here, and they just came through, pulled up, and the rest is history.
Well, that's what's up. Yeah. And so I have one more question here for you, and then I have
Yeah.
another little part here. So what do you want to say to all your fans and your supporters on this live, fucking watching every video you're dropping, and just right there with you, fucking supporting you. Is there anything you want to tell them?
I yeah, man, like I do, you know what I'm saying? I do go through the comments and I see a lot of people showing love, and it's a good feeling, to know that my music's reaching so many people and that they're appreciating the art of it, you know what I'm saying? And they appreciate what I'm trying to do, and it means a lot, you know what I'm saying? It does, because it does. There's times where I don't even want to fucking do this shit no more. Like, life hits, and then, when I'm like, like, I don't want to do this shit, like, people hit me up, like, literally, and just be like, you can't stop, like, we need you, like, I listen to your shit like, it's just crazy, man. I get so much love and support, and of course there's that hate, which I don't understand. I really don't get it, but, I don't hate on nobody back, man. It's like, it's all love, and,
Yeah.
I think if people were to meet me and know me, like, they'd probably feel a little bit different, or even more mad and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But
Right?
it's just, I'm just a normal fucking guy. I'm not a super gangster. I'm not a super this or super that, homie. Like, I'm not, I'm just me, man. And I do what any other man would do. You know what I'm saying? I don't look for trouble. Trouble comes to me. I handle my business, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, do what you got to do, but I'm not out here trying to promote like I'm the biggest, baddest motherfucker in the world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, all that shit's for the birds, man. You know what I'm saying? Anybody could get touched out here, and it's just,
Yeah.
it's better to walk around. It's better to walk around. You know what I'm saying? And showing people love than it is, trying to start problems with people and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Just because there's already enough problems out here, man, with the police. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's already enough problems with the cops out here. Like, what the fuck we need all this other drama for? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, no, I hear you, fucking, just do your thing, and, fucking stay in your own lane, and just, like, fuck with anything, pretty much, just do your shit.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, man.
You, for sure.
You know.
All right, and so this next part here, Misfit, I just have, like, just a couple, like, quick questions. And it's either going to be like, I'm going to give you a choice of two things, and then you just pick one. And then that's all I got for you after that, all right? So you can hear me good?
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
So Ice Cube or Cypress Hill?
Cypress Hill.
Biggie or Big Pun?
Big Pun, hands down.
Making love versus making music?
God damn, making love, man.
Spicy or not spicy?
I'm sorry, yeah. Spicy.
Raiders or lambs? I mean Rams. Sorry.
Gotta go with the fucking, I gotta go with Rams, I mean.
Rams. And hot or cold?
Hot. Fuck the cold. Cold is whack.
You're telling me. Fuck. All right.
Freezing over here.
And so, producing or rapping?
Ooh. Rapping.
Rapping. All right.
That's my voice. Yeah.
Okay. And soul food or Chinese food?
Oh, soul food. Fuck Chinese food, man. They be killing them little cats and shit. I was watching this shit on YouTube. They were kidnapping these little fucking raccoons off the side of the freeway, putting them in pillowcases and shit. That shit's crazy.
God.
Fuck that. Soul food.
Okay. And Selena or Salma Hayek?
Oh, Selena. Hands down. What you talking about?
Fresh Prince or Martin?
What was that?
Prince or Martin?
Oh, fuck. I gotta go with Fresh Prince.
And Keith Sweat or Jodeci?
Oh, Keith Sweat. Hands down, Keith Sweat. What are you talking about?
And, smoking or drinking?
Smoking. Non-stop. All day.
And Lokes or Ray-Bans?
Oh, Ray-Bans.
Hell yeah, Ray-Bans.
Ray-Bans. Hell yeah.
And
Hell yeah.
501s or Dickies?
501s. Hands down. That's all I wear is 501s, man.
Hell yeah. And then snapback or fitted for the hats?
Fitted. Fitted.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, Misfit, that's all I got for you.
Yeah. Good looking out. Thank you, Pale Skin, for having me on your interview show, you know what I'm saying? I'm over here, I know it's kind of dark over here, but reception sucks, and then we're just getting ready to hit this tour and get some shit cracking, so, but I do appreciate you. Thank you.
No, thank you, and thanks everyone for tuning in, and fucking good luck with that fucking tour, Misfit, kill that shit.
Thank you. Sacramento, we coming your way. Reno, we coming your way. Seattle, Portland, you know what I'm saying? We on our way to you. Hit me up. I'll let you know when I'm in town, and we'll get it started from there,
Hell yeah, that's what's